Yo, what's up, chat? Welcome. So, it's not going to be long. It's going to be quick. Just finished surgery. Had 3 tumors removed. Still got to wait on the results. But thank you all for your support, your prayers. Keep them in your prayers. Finding proper doctors and so forth. It is very challenging these days to take care of you properly. And it's kind of something that's been challenged. But today, it was a success. So I'm grateful right now. I'm in a lot of pain, but we're just gonna work through it. Kind of just see what we can do with as little medicine as needed, ideally. So we're just kind of chilling, and I guess I'm just gonna hang out and use maybe some time to hang out and chat for a little bit. I'm a little tired. Honestly, not as tired as you would imagine somebody being after anesthesia. But, for what it's worth, I'm very, very happy at the results. It was very painful for a particular region. And I have to say, it's a little embarrassing. Certain surgeries, I haven't ever had much of a problem with, being like sitting there shaking and so forth and whatnot. But let's just say when they got to the 3rd section, it really started to hurt quite a bit. And we worked through it. And we, accomplished what we set out to do. But we do have some more progress to be made. We have to go and get another one removed, another tumor removed. And because of certain doctors' opinions, I do not and I will not ever suggest these doctors to anybody from my past medical group, because they apparently love to commit malpractice or just not give you care. So, unfortunately, the facts are sometimes doctors don't want to help you. And unfortunately, a lot of people suffer with that. And I have medical conditions and diagnoses that prove and, show that, I need to be taking care of these things in order for me to be able to walk, to get back to work full time, and enjoy life, be around family, not feel like so clouded and everything. Hey, what's up, Demetrius? Good to hear from you. And so, that was the goal, right? And so, but these other doctors, when it comes time to do surgery or to maintain treatment plans, they're all just kind of in the same department where they don't want to provide you with the treatment that works. They just want to experiment on you. And that's been what happened for the first 2 years. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's good to see you too, man. I just got out of surgery. They got tumor out of here, and then I can't show y'all, but they had to remove another tumor out of there. And I have to wait for the results for the biopsy. But I have to say I am very, very grateful for the new PCP and the team that I have, because I'll tell you, the last 2 years, the last health group that I was with, they didn't want to help me. There's no way. They knew I had active injuries, and instead of putting me in physical therapy, instead they would sit there and be like, take 25 different medications. And so, but nothing that works. None of the medications that have proven or have a shown track record that really work. So I appreciate you, Low Key Custom Car. Shout out. And shout out to Creative of the Darkness. Hey. So I had surgery. You can see here's one of the scars. Also have this one here. And then my entire nipple had to get removed, and they had to cut some tumors out to get biopsied. That's what's going on. So hey, thank you so much for the follow. Shout out to Creative of the Darkness. Hey, welcome to the family. Welcome. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a blessed day. I appreciate you for your comment, by the way, there. Thank you for the love. Yeah, it's tough. So, but I have to say, like, God is good, because this year, I mean, all of a sudden, this new change in these medical providers, I have immediately gotten in to get the problems that have been a problem for 2 years to get removed. So surgery, just call me Creature. All right, Creature, you got it. Sounds good. I like that. And so now I'm actually getting the problems that are preventing me from, like, going on hikes and enjoying life, because I'm so sick and tired of, like, not being able to go out on a nice walk, or not being, like, able to go to the store without being in excruciating pain. And, like, I love nature, I love all that, I love to be active. And the last year in 2022, or before that, pretty much thank you, welcome, and thank you for the subscription, Faro. Welcome, how you doing? Because of that, it did take time to recover, and I did require a little suffering, and maybe that's a little bit of, like, kind of like a blessing and a testimony at the same time. I don't know what to really consider that, but they didn't want to fix the problems, and all of a sudden, these new doctors at Memorial Hermann, so shout out to Memorial Hermann for actually listening to your patients. And the third one is going to be, the last one, the fourth, because I still have one more tumor removed in my leg that's kind of causing a lot of probably the pain. By the way, you should be sitting down. Standing too long could hurt your legs. Just be safe for you. Yeah, no, I get that. I have a leg injury and everything. My spine and my knee, where we're looking at maybe a spine surgery and knee surgery, and definitely a leg surgery, like my ankle. I have my last tumor there, and the doctor does not want to provide any treatment during, after, or anything. So it's a whole other type of situation. And that doctor's from the old health group that I left. So I'm just starting to think that's just what they do. I think they intentionally kind of just are going out of their way to give people subpar, like, treatment, because this situation should not have even happened. So either way, I don't want to, like, be, like, hating, but the fact is for 2 years I have not been able to walk. My knee was shattered, meniscus tore, ACL tore. And then I go to the doctors, and all of a sudden, switch it, new insurance, everything. Now all of a sudden I'm getting stuff taken care of, like, instantly. It's like, what was not visible, right? Like what wasn't visible to these other doctors that this other medical group clearly can see our problems. I don't understand. And all that the other medical group wanted to do was to just dope you up and give you a whole lot of medicine, instead of just sitting there and being like, we're going to limit it. It's going to be minimal, if anything at all. Let's go with, the physical therapy. That's what it should have been. It should have been, let's do physical therapy. Let's get you active. Let's get you walking. Let's do surgery. Let's start with those processes. And even after doing all of those things, they still didn't want to bother with the surgeries, and they didn't want to, like, get to the root of the problem. So they're sitting there, then we're talking like 2002, 2023 time, and all they would do is want to prescribe a medicine, multiple of them, that didn't work. And none of them worked, and I'd have to advocate for it and have, like, allergen tests done, because I have a lot of allergies. So eventually, fast forward, finally have a doctor that is willing to listen, and I'm so grateful for her. So grateful for her. Hey, welcome, Sebastian. But yeah, be careful, for sure. Oh, the message went up. Oh, and the phone went down. The message went away. 1 second. Can I see the chat? No, your message, it disappeared from me. I saw what you said, but I didn't respond in time. right before the Stream Elements one. Probably somewhere else, but anyways, that's kind of the update. Like, it's something I just eventually, I'm like eventually gonna have to just kind of realize, like, hey, you know what? I have to advocate for my health. And so that's what I did. I was like, let's just change, give it to God. Maybe the other doctors have a different opinion. And I've had like 20-second opinions. And they finally found a treatment plan that'll work. And I can work, I can function. It's noticeable. I'm less like cloudy-minded, more coherent. But they don't want to stick to that plan. Like, it makes no sense to me. Once that tumor gone and your wound seal, you're going to be like new. Oh, you said something like before that about be careful or something? But that's what I'm saying. That's the goal, creature. I'm trying to, like, get to the root of the problem so I can do the things I love. Because, like, I'm not the type of person that wants to be stuck in a room all day. And that's been my last 2 to 3 years, essentially, because I've been getting injuries and these doctors have just been like, oh, you're good, just walk on it, you're fine. Meanwhile, I have a shattered kneecap, right? That's one example. Fast forward, fifth orthopedic surgeon opinion, all of a sudden he's like, yeah, you should definitely be in physical therapy. You should definitely be, taking something while you're in physical therapy. And they're obviously ignoring you. So I'm just like, the goal is healing. That is the goal. All this other stuff is temporary. But it must be that they just don't like me. Or I'm too young. But if I were to openly share some personal information, it would be very clear that I have limited time. So there's like that, and I have to just take every day for granted and advocate for myself. Like, everybody is not guaranteed tomorrow, you know? So that's kind of like, I have to make sure that I'm not being ignored. So that's enough of that. We've got some of the stuff worked out, and right now I'm in the process of maybe having to put off my ankle surgery. That's the biggest problem because of that person being a part of the previous medical group. So all things considered, very, very happy with today's surgery. Shout out to the doctors at Memorial Hermann, the general surgery. Awesome people, awesome department. Same thing with the PCP offices there. Great people. And there's so many, so you can probably find one near you. And hopefully that's how the whole department works. What's your favorite thing to do? That's a tough but a thoughtful question. Thank you, creature. My favorite thing to do would be to be outdoors in good weather, spending time with people that are good for my soul, that bring out the good in me, that are good influences. You know, people that aren't going to try to steer you in a negative direction, but also people that enjoy life, that are mature, but a little bit immature. And in doing that, I like to spend time with those people and go out. I'm very much like a hiker, adventure seeker. So if I wasn't in the physical condition I'm in, I would be going and doing like those big swings out in the Amazon and zip lining through certain places and going to theme parks and doing like stuff that is adrenaline filled, right? That's just an example. There's other pastimes, but I love to hike. Hiking and cardio and just being out in nature and animals. I'd absolutely love to see just like creation and all of the beauty like in the world. Like there's so much history too. So So traveling is a part of it, but you know, you don't always get a chance to travel. So where I'm currently at, it doesn't have a lot of hills, so it's not my ideal place. But in California, I had the Santa Monica Mountains and wherever I wanted to explore to. And in New York, it's more like hill country. You have rivers, so I love to go to like a nice scenic spot, a nice scenery area, and just kind of just hang out, enjoy the weather. When I was younger, I'd like to just like toke. I'd like to just like vibe out with my friends. Now I like to just kind of go there, be away, and be like disconnected as much as possible from the like distracting myself from reality. So getting away from being unpresent, right? That's like what I'm trying and my favorite thing to do. So streaming, like it's just like bringing everybody into my world a little bit to show you guys like what I do. I also do game, but what I love to do the most is to disconnect. And that has a lot more to do with like being outside in the nature. So if I could, I'd have a camera crew filming and doing all that other stuff, but you know, I love like waterfalls and like, you know, forests. I'd like to travel and go outside the United States. So there's so many things I haven't done that I probably do have as favorites. And another favorite of mine is music. But now I've kind of changed. It's transitioned from, I used to write it, used to sing it, used to perform it, used to engineer and produce it, got certified, learned skill sets, different trades, did acting for a little bit, and I just got to the point where I was like, let's start learning other trades, let's learn another industry. So I did security. I've done, you know, different, there's so many things that I've tried to do as like different careers, especially since relocating to Texas. It's just gonna be temporary, but you know, for now that's where we're at. And you know, beyond that, it's pretty good. 100% support that. I also love that. Yeah, and there's just something beautiful about being outdoors, and there's nothing else quite like it. It's therapeutic, and even me right now after a surgery, I'd rather be outside than going inside and sleeping. Unfortunately, that's probably what I'm gonna go do for like a little bit, because we are going to be doing a stream tonight. But, you know, I have to say hats off to the surgeons and the people that have been working with me as of 2025, to help me get my health back to optimum. So, you know, all things considered, glory to God. Got to give him the praise, you know. So, all things considered, things are going in the right direction. It doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. So just try to keep your head up. Like, I mean, I'm trying to just keep in communication and stuff. And then that way I can, you know, try to reach the bottom of this. So that way we can start going out and doing these things to give you guys not only content, but, you know, live life how it's meant to be. It's meant to be enjoyed and loved. And, you know, I'd like to do that. Yeah, for sure. My Discord, it should be in the description, the link. It should bring you right to the page, and I have it as like open, so you should just be able to go there and add me as a friend. If not, it's the same name, The Real Jack's Knife or Jack's Knife. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day, all things considered. It was stressful as heck, but you know, that's just my nerves really act up from getting surgery because of having those previous surgeries, being sent home completely like, oh, you're good, you don't need anything to help you. And then meanwhile, missing 80% of that year's ability to work. Do you know how much money financially, like, that's not livable. Like, you can't do that. And so I need to fix the problems, get to the root of it, and I'm very grateful because my new doctor is trying to help me with that. Because I need to get back to full 40 hours a week and streaming and working on my own like aspirations and putting time in for family. Like, I need to be able to have the energy of that. So shout out to all my medical group that is new, it's current. I really appreciate all that you guys do. I don't know if y'all ever will actually see this stream, but once again, shout out to Memorial Hermann. If you haven't, I personally have had a great experience with them as a health group, and their doctors seem to listen. So, always be truthful, tell them exactly what you do, and they really can help you. If they're doing their job, they really can help you get your life back to feeling like you're 20 again, and that's the goal. Hopefully these surgery things, hopefully it will lead to more energy, less pain, and healing, and even more life. Like, that's the goal. So yeah, but anyways, I'm pretty much gonna go hang out. I really love hanging out with y'all, but I'm gonna go and see what else there's to do. If I have to give anybody a phone call, but thanks for tuning in. Awesome. So I'll go check that out. Discord is honestly, like, I try to keep up, so do not take it personally if there's messages that go without being responded to. I literally don't get notifications from Discord. There's too many notifications. So I'm gonna add you back once we're done with the stream here, which is gonna be pretty much immediately. But just like understand, I don't even know how to use that dang thing. That's a new app. Like, Twitch is new to me, Discord's new, and I just started trying to do Kick. Never ever took courses in any of them. So it's like I'm winging it, just seeing how it works. But it was great talking to you, Creature, and everybody else that tuned on in. Demetrius, it was great to see you, bro. I don't know where you've been, but it sounds like you've been focusing on some good things. So I'm really, really happy and proud of you, bro. Keep it up. Keep going strong, and try to take care of your health, man. You only get one life here, so do what you can to take care of it, and be safe. God bless. Peace out.